definitely weird to be in that headspace in August.
Yeah, and it's fun when you do shoot in a small town, like we shoot in Chilliwack, you guys are in Chester, and the people of that town come out to see what like a professional set deck team can do to their street, and it's like almost like it's amazing what they do. Like they'll turn the thing. It's amazing what professionals can do.
Yeah.
So that's fun to see them sort of go, wow, this is our street. You know, can we take pictures here? It's like, yes, we do.
And by the way, there's a lot actually that happens on that street in Chilliwack. That whole area in front of the sheriff's office, which is not really a sheriff's office, and the statue in the green. And
yeah, they build that out in the street that we shoot on. There isn't actually any green out front of the. They do it for the show. They get that whole green section, and the town loves it. The town is sort of lobbying to like, can we put in some green here, like the professional set deck people said. We'll lose these parking spots because it's so pretty.
Yeah. Any other questions?
Okay. This one comes from the Twitterverse. It is a Haven question. Is Edge staying on the cast of Haven or just popping in here and there?
You know, I don't know. He's fantastic, isn't he? He was such a great addition this season. He's, you know, when I heard we were getting a wrestler on the show, I envisioned something completely different. I thought we'd have somebody coming out of there, bounding out of the trailer in spandex and a shaved head and, you know, stocky and sort of ripped. And then I met Adam, and I was like, you look like a surfer. You're amazing. Another good-looking guy on our show. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
You know, yeah. And then on top of that, he just did an amazing job in all of the scene work and was just such everyone just really resonates with him and really gets him. And so I hope that if we get a chance to come back, that he will come back as well, because we really, really enjoy having him. And I know that he really enjoyed his time with us, too. And Chester, oh my goodness, look out. There's a lot of fans in Chester that love him as well. So we'll have to maybe hide him if he comes back.
Over here.
When you guys were watching the clips before, I was watching you guys watching the clips, and you all had an amused look on your face. I'm just curious what was going through your mind watching them. And as another question, well, why not? Overall, I'm just wondering, what is it about your individual shows that sort of is your passion for it? I mean, what drives your passion for the shows?
I was thinking that my hair looked a little high. I have hair issues. I was on Bones a few years ago, and I was like, you know, let's shave my head. Let's shave it. We'll shave the head. And they're like, no. Because we don't want you to look like David Boreanaz. Everybody already thinks I'm David Boreanaz anyhow. So they gave me this, like, I just said to the hairdresser, you know, just do whatever you think is going to be good. And they gave me like this floppy Dorothy Hamill side part with the weight in the back. And
I love that this is what's going through your head. It's so detailed.
Your C-bonds are almost exact same.
Yeah. I have post-traumatic hair disorder. So, and I was thinking about Colin's luxurious lips and you know, your guy's great scene in the prison.
Well, that's the weird thing. Like, these are my friends, and I see them all the time, and it's really nice to watch. Like, when I see their work, it sounds stupid, but I'm really proud of them, and like, it's like, oh, they're doing good work, and oh, that's a nice turn, and like, so it's really fun to sort of see, you know, you're up on stage with your friends, and you're like, oh, good job, you know, like it's nice, it's warm. So,
you know, interestingly, when Warehouse was first, I think we had done the pilot, and I guess we had been picked up, and we were getting ready to do some shows. We were in New York, and I'd met you before this, but we were welcomed into the Warehouse 13 family by the cast of Eureka. And they were like, oh, you know, we're just like a big family here. And then last year, 2 years ago, I saw you and I was like, hey, you know, welcome. It's true. It
was such a breath of fresh air. I was so nervous. It was going to upfronts, and it was before we even started filming. So everybody's kind of like aware of you, but not really sure why you're there. But sort of, and I came into this, you know, network and into this room, kind of just not knowing what to expect. And Eddie walked right up to me and welcomed me to the family. And so meeting Colin did the same thing, and just to, I don't know, it was so wonderful. So to be sitting here with them now. is a huge honor. And then, of course, what's going through my mind is going, oh my gosh, they're watching my work. I'm sitting here while they're watching my work. I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, that's what, you know what actors
You look great,
think.
by the way. I like that haircut.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, there's a little, I had it actually.
Eddie looked a little weird, but
Yeah. Actually, I
I look
had
like Danny from Greece. What?
Deep thoughts.
Yes. 6 years of college for me.
I actually have a sock in my hair in that scene, and that's a little interesting hair fact.
Interestingly enough, I have a sock in my
Anyway,
And that's what we're pitching.
it's dark in there. Any other questions?
Okay, my question to you is, now that you've done all the holiday specials together, do you have some holiday traditions now that you're doing on the set?
No, you're fine.
Traditions that have come up from shooting the holiday episodes. We've only done 2, so I don't think there'll be another tradition to follow. Yeah, exactly. We're gonna do pantomime in my garage.
Well, I mean, on Warehouse 13, we have a band group. And there's drums and a couple guitars and, you know, like a shaky egg, one of the shaky eggs. And so everybody goes up there and hangs out and has holiday cheer up there. So I guess that would be the closest thing that we have to a tradition like that, yeah.
Also, just to get back to the last question, one of the reasons, one of the things I get amused about is also like things like seeing Eric sweat. You know, because we all sort of know the tricks of shooting at different times of the year, so we know it's July. It's like, you know, because so that stuff makes me laugh. You know, when the fake snow is like, oh yeah, you gotta go again.
Yeah. I
Wearing a
think
We
sweater.
actually did the reverse. Season 1 of Warehouse 13, it was the Resonance. We actually shot out of order. We shot Resonance first. And Micah and Pete were supposed to be in Colorado in kind of a semi-balmy, snow-covered, beautiful town in Colorado. And we were in like this insane, I mean, the crew had those parkas on where all you can see is like this, and with the fur, the Arctic parkas, and Joanne and I were dressed in like, you know, a light laser and stuff, and literally you'd be like this, and they go, and action, and then you'd stop, and as soon as they yell, cut, you...
that's me every day of work.
It's just...
Every day of my life.
Yeah.
So they do the ice cube thing, the like sucking the ice cube until they yell action, so your breath doesn't have the smoke.
Oh.
That's awful. You're in a t-shirt in sub-zero weather with an ice cube in your mouth. Like that.
Thanks, brother.
Action. Yeah.
The joys of suction and talent. Anything? Oh, great.
Wow.
Got a lot of Since the specials have shades of inspiration from other movies and, you know, specials and everything, what are your personal most favorite holiday movies, TV specials, and then the ones that you hate and why?
Well, I was thinking when I was getting ready this morning for this, I was trying to think of, you know, all the other Christmas episodes kind of in history that have been out there and, you know, have gone on. And the one I just laughed at, the ones that I really remember are like the Muppet Christmas specials from when I was a little kid. I just remember being so excited and going into the living room and, you know, because that's what the great thing is about Christmas episodes. It's kind of this, you know, when you don't have a large, you know, plus 20 order of television, when you have these now 13 episodes, it's really kind of great to have that Christmas gift that you give the fans the middle of the year when you're not around. You know, you get attached to these people and attached to these characters, so to be able to have them come over for the holidays is a lot of fun. And I just remember that. I just remember going around the Christmas. It's part of that, you know, Christmas traditions. Those Christmas traditions is watching, like, you know, the Charlie Brown Christmas Story and, you know, Rudolph, and having all these things come on air.